Bro,
Are you
that,
dressed?
that was crazy.
How are you?
Detectives are making their way inside 19-year-old Drake Bickett's apartment. In just a few seconds, he's about to hear something that will change his life forever.
So, your grandma, we found her, but she's dead.
Drake's grandmother, 65-year-old Marilyn
They gotta
Gaynor,
fix her glasses,
is
bro. They
last
gotta fix
seen
her glasses
walking
and they lose
outside
her.
her home before disappearing without a trace. Police initially believed
That's
they were dealing with a
crazy.
routine missing persons report, but over the next few
That's
weeks,
Fushi.
this case
I don't know
will
what this
slowly
is.
turn into one of the most tragic and disturbing double homicide investigations they've ever worked on.
She doesn't have that many friends. She's like me, kind of solitary.
Out here at Encino and Northern, we think we found a body out here. It looks like it has arms, and it looks like it has hands. There was like intestines and stuff.
This is crazy. This is my first time someone actually used a voice changer for this.
So did you do that for her?
That is crazy. That's the first time I ever heard someone like use a voice changer for
It's around
like not from the
2 p.m. in
movies
afternoon
or something
when
from
Albuquerque
something out of
police
a movie.
receive a routine welfare check call. Unknowingly, this marks the first clue in one of the most gruesome and twisted mysteries the city has ever
Look, New
seen.
Mexico.
Albuquerque, please. How can I
Look at
help you?
this.
I'm
Look,
at my sister's house, and
deserts.
she's not here. I haven't been able to get a hold of her, and she usually gets back to me, so I call her every morning and night.
And what's your sister's name?
Marilyn Gambit. Her vehicle's here. That's how she travels. I mean, I'm getting word now.
Okay.
It's not a good day.
Following the 911 call, Officer Barnhill is dispatched to the address to check on Marilyn. When he arrives, he finds Marilyn's younger brother waiting outside the home. Neither of them have any idea what disturbing clues are waiting inside the house.
I'm getting a little scared.
Yeah, no, definitely. So what's going on though? Is this odd that she's not answering the door, or
I'm not answering the door. Her phone
Aw,
is
she was
like it goes directly to voice messaging.
Look at that sweet
I left
lady.
a note there yesterday. It's still there.
okay?
Her vehicle is here. That's what she drives in. Because I don't know what she disappeared in. Her vehicle is still
Is there another place she goes?
No,
I mean,
she doesn't have that many friends. She's like me, kind of solitary.
okay.
So now I'm getting really, really nervous. I left messages.
Wait, don't tell me this sweet lady's the
yesterday,
murderer.
and it's still there.
Okay.
This is
So-
Harry Gandert, Marilyn's brother. He sounds genuinely worried for his sister, especially since she's the only family he has left. Harry goes on to explain that Marilyn is a postal worker who adores her dogs and would never leave them alone. They helped her cope with her grief after her middle-aged son Ryan took his own life 3 years ago.
Oh,
In reality, Ryan's death was never as simple as it seemed. And unbeknownst to Harry, the decisions his sister made in the aftermath are the very reason she's now missing. However, what really happened to Marilyn slowly begins to unravel when her best friend and neighbor, Nancy, arrives with concerns of her own.
everybody.
Is that her?
Harry,
Hi.
are you worried about Marilyn too?
Yeah.
I can't get
Aw.
hold of her for a couple of days and it's just not like it.
No, it isn't.
And I just did Taylor Ridge and I'm glad to see her vehicle, but it's scary. So have you gone in? Did you have a key?
No, I don't have a key.
Do you have a key?
No.
No? Okay.
Where the dogs are parking. Did you knock yet?
I'm gonna go in the back and see if I can see anything, okay?
Damn. We gotta jump over it. Under. Is this like they need a warrant for this? I mean, since she's like missing.
After noticing the garage door is locked and the windows are covered, Officer Barnhill decides to circle around the house. That's when he makes the first of several strange and unsettling observations.
Look at that Chihuahua, bro. You're not doing anything to him, bro.
Go inside, okay?
Why? Best friend.
I understand that, but there might be somebody in there. If you guys are saying people are evicted,
Can I go behind you?
I want you.
It's her family, Chief.
Come over here.
I just got into it.
Wait for another officer. We're gonna go inside, and then we'll get everything.
I want a dog knows who she is.
I just don't want you to be getting hurt, okay? That's the only issue.
appreciate
That's
that.
the only issue right now, okay?
I appreciate that. Can I look in the window?
What's that?
I look in the window.
Yeah, that's fine. I just don't want you to get hurt, okay?
Oh, he's playing the
He
dog.
appears restless, convinced that something is deeply wrong. Even though Officer Barnhill tries to reassure her, he can sense it too. Something isn't right. So before stepping inside, Barnhill radios for additional units to respond to the scene. And as more officers begin to arrive, they prepare to enter the house, fully expecting to find Marilyn's lifeless body inside.
Not on the bed.
Marilyn, this is Albuquerque Police.
Her bed is made.
Right side by side to the right.
This is a nice ass house, bro. Right, the dog just there. Holy shit, it's a big ass dog.
Yeah, maybe she's because there's that. I don't know.
You go, Mats? Was it Madison?
It's just a lot of weird stuff.
Her keys are in her house. She wouldn't be able to get back in if we secured it.
After clearing the entire home, officers find no sign of Marilyn, but they do notice several suspicious details. Items left out of place, house and truck keys sitting on the counter, 2 dogs barking non-stop, and medication left on the table. For a moment, officers are at a loss, but not for long. They're about to learn that Marilyn owns a second property nearby, a rental home occupied by tenants all too familiar to police. And one tenant in particular is Marilyn's teenage grandson, who will soon become central to solving this case.
Pretty organized.
Oh, very, very organized. Very, very neat.
And then these people that she evicted, who are they?
Her daughter-in-law and
Okay.
yeah, who was over here on Taylor Ridge. The house is right.
Yeah,
above
I know
her.
Taylor Ridge.
Yeah, I already went by there. Alyssa Bickett.
Yeah, I know her.
Yeah, that's who she evicted.
She evicted Alyssa?
Yes, of course Drake was with them, but he once again trashed.
Yeah, it's always. Yeah, I've
See the
been
suspect.
Drake 10 times in the past 3 months. Our CIT detectives talk to him all the time. He just doesn't get the help he needs, and you can't force that on him most of the time. So.
Yeah, because
Oh wow, it's like the town of the, you know, everybody
When you
must
went down to Taylor Ridge, was Drake and Alyssa there?
nobody was there as far as I knew, because it was. I just looked for her vehicle.
Oh, okay. You didn't knock on the door or anything?
I did not knock on the door,
Okay.
but I'm getting ready to.
Yeah, if she's not in here, we'll go. I'll go down there and talk to him.
They're gone. She changed locks.
From
They don't have a key. She went to court. She just and
on that house?
Yes,
At least not bad. Well, I mean, does she get violent too?
yes. She gets drunk, and
She's
that's.
been violent with police before too.
Yeah.
She, what problem is she
And
gets?
Drake, you said no, right?
He's just currently going to court for battery on a household.
Yeah, that's probably that case when I was there.
I'm worried more about Drake's doing something crazy because he's schizophrenic. I mean, come on.
The back and forth between the trio
Oh, wow.
reveals critical
They really know-
information.
she really knows her
According
time.
to Nancy, Marilyn's daughter-in-law, Alyssa Bickett, and her troubled grandson, Drake, were recently evicted from Marilyn's other home on Taylor Ridge Road. Hoping to find Marilyn there, officers head to the address, an address they're all too familiar with, having responded to several domestic incidents involving the family in the past. But this time, things will be
Her
different.
daughter or not? The
As
husband's
officers
dead.
arrive, they're unknowingly on the brink of walking into a murder scene and coming face to face with a killer hiding in plain sight.
Hi, can you come around a second? So, what's going on?
I'm moving out.
Okay, what's your name?
Alyssa?
Oh, Alicia. And the owner knows you're here getting
Yeah,
your stuff?
she on Friday, she said come on Saturday morning and get the key because like we had done it for 3 days and she's like, you guys haven't done anything to the house, and, so I want to rest because I'm going to work on Monday. So,
Oh, okay, so
yeah,
there.
so yeah. I said I'm gonna come by in about an hour for the keys. I don't have like the but I told her when I am, and see, she wasn't answering me, but she doesn't always answer me.
So the last one you got from her.
Was at 10:35 on the 26th. That was Friday.
know where she would be right now?
I honestly, I don't, and that's
Because
what,
somebody's trying to report her missing.
and yeah, it's her brother. He called me yesterday too, and I'm worried too. That's what I said. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to help you? I don't know. I left here, and on Friday, and she said, come in the morning and get the key. And then she said, I really don't want to go because you guys, I've been there for 3 days. I'm tired. I go to work on Monday. She wanted me out. I've accepted it. I'm leaving
Did
the
she
house.
legally evict you, or did she
Yeah,
just
she
tell you to
legally.
leave? Okay.
But she gave me extra time because if you knew how much stuff I have, I mean, I have 23 years in my life. I have 3
Sure.
kids.
I've been here before.
Yeah.
Reference,
Drake.
yeah.
Yeah.
Where's Drake?
He's at a hotel.
Okay. How's that going for you?
It's going okay. He's gotten better.
Okay.
He's gotten better. He doesn't really help me. That's why I mean, he came over. He helps me. He helps me a little bit.
Damn, what the hell?
Not here now.
No. You know,
So you're here alone?
No, I have my friend Annie. She was one of my roommates. We're just getting it cleaned up and packing everything like I have.
Look at her staring at the camera.
We're just getting it cleaned up and
Look at that. Your dad should have a wonky eye.
packing everything like I had a lot of books. I mean, you know.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Do you have your ID? I'm just going to note that you were here and I spoke to you.
According to Alyssa, she'd been moving her things out while her son, Drake, and her roommate, Annie, were helping. Marilyn had given her extra days to move out, and the messages on her phone seemed to confirm this. But it's still unclear why exactly Marilyn was evicting her daughter-in-law and grandson, something that will later turn out to be central to Marilyn's disappearance. For now, though, what catches the officers' attention is that they've been to this house before, responding to domestic incidents involving Alyssa's son, Drake, who suffers from schizophrenia. He also has a previous charge of battery on a peace officer. So far, Alyssa's story seems to check out. But the moment she steps inside, Officer Barnhill makes an interesting observation.
She says this
She spoke to her on Friday. She got a key.
scratches on her neck.
What?
She's got scratches on her neck.
Well, she's moving now.
2-3 scratches on her neck from moving.
I know I'm bleeding when I move.
You bleed when you're moving stuff. Who can scratch you when you're moving stuff? The ball's gonna be right next to your neck right here. Like, what?
This lady does it.
Like, the scratches her. Dude, that'd be someone struggle against her. That's obviously.
He's what? I'd like to check the house.
Thank you.
What you mean I bleed when I move? What are you talking about, bro? Oh, wow.
The scratch marks Officer Barnhill notices are hard to ignore, but their origin remains unclear. What has yet to dawn on these officers is that the marks might be linked to Alyssa's deceased husband, Ryan Bickett, as the couple allegedly had a years-long relationship filled with physical and mental abuse. A hidden detail that
Like, bro, a scratch to either, like, yo, you gotta investigate anything.
Before officers can dig deeper,
Oh, actually, no, they can't investigate because the missing person report right now. Not a homicide.
By the road, it's Marilyn's neighbor, Nancy. She's curious about what the officers have uncovered so far, but more intriguingly, she seems to be several steps ahead of them.
So, we're not able to call the homeowner at this time. Obviously, she's being entered as missing as far as we know. The homeowner. She does have text messages saying for her to come get the key last Friday. And she would give her a little extra time to move her stuff out, is what she's doing today.
Come get the key on Friday. That is so not Marilyn. That's somebody texting from Marilyn's phone.
And I don't know Marilyn.
I do 15
Oh my god, yo, Nancy, you are actually the goat. You know, this is actually your best friend right here. 15 years I worked with her.
There is a letter carrier at the post office.
But let's hope that that's not the case, and
Well,
hopefully Marilyn's just taking a mental break for a couple days. But,
no, that ain't it.
okay. Alright, ma'am. We'll see you later.
Yo, Nancy, bro, you might be able to be a cop.
Nancy is not convinced. She's known Marilyn.
Oh my god, yo,
for years
Nancy,
and
bro,
insists
Nancy,
that
you
Marilyn
are.
wouldn't have handed the keys to Alyssa willingly. She would have wanted to be there for the eviction herself. Initially, officers are ready to leave the scene, but Nancy's words make them hesitate. Her insight shifts their thinking, and they decide it's best to return to Alyssa's house and request permission to search. It seems like the right decision, but in the process of carrying it out, the officers will overlook something crucial.
Exterior doors.
Yeah, no, I just... What's up, Johnny? I'm just trying to. Sorry, I'm packing my. Just put it here so we can go.
Right, where are you moving to?
Well, I don't know yet.
Oh no.
Honestly, I have no idea.
Precarious.
Apartment or storage unit for the moment, huh?
Yes, yeah, for now. I know. And then the holes are from Drake, you know, when he gets stupid. And I'm like, oh boy. Yeah, but, that one, I can help you open this door.
This one?
Yeah, well, because this. I had it a little close, so I was trying to.
You're getting there.
I'm getting there. Like, I'm really getting there. I'm trying to get it all organized. It's my room.
This house is nice.
Is this from Drake?
Yeah. He just bangs his head in. I'm just like, whatever, I'm gonna fix it. Yeah.
Oh my god, what is wrong?
Bangs his head in. I'm just like,
Why? That's like at least like $100, probably like $150 fix. Actually, no, they got, yeah, $150 fix for you. Actually, no, really, they're probably like cheaper than that.
but I can't just.
I'm just saying,
I put hers.
I'm just saying so.
Yeah, and I mean, and you know, she didn't come yesterday, and I expected her to come by, but I didn't think anything of it. I thought, you know, she probably just, you know,
Right.
like sometimes she gets mad and won't even talk to me. So, and she's mad at me, and so, but she has been pretty cordial with me, and I've been, you know, and she's like, I noticed you haven't heard anything, so let's just, you know, so I'm just trying to get my stuff out.
Why, like,
As officers walk through the house, they notice multiple holes punched in the walls by Alyssa's son, Drake, leading them to believe it's likely the reason Marilyn wanted them evicted. But they couldn't have been more wrong. Amid the clutter, the officers make a critical mistake. They overlook crucial evidence that could have made Alyssa a prime suspect. Marilyn's purse, medication, vehicle keys, and something far more gruesome. With nothing substantial and no clear reason to
what is it? I want to know
the
now.
officers leave the scene
I
empty-handed.
want to know what it was.
But just before heading back to the station, they make one final encounter with a passing neighbor.
What the hell is
Someone
this?
who offers a chilling hint as to why Marilyn
Yo,
was
this side
so
character, bro.
determined to evict Alyssa.
They were evicted last week. When was the last time you saw the property owner? Thursday or Friday? Thursday or Friday? Marilyn Gander is the property owner. She said they were not supposed to be here without her being present. I would not put those people past making sure she disappeared.
Oh my god, bro.
I mean, you know,
Her, like, people that live there are like, they fuck with her so well. They know that she wouldn't just disappear out of no mas. They know that she like, they know something happens to her.
through the house,
She didn't just wander off.
alleged Russian roulette games.
Needless to say, the neighbor's remark reveals even more concerning details. But
Like, what's wrong with these officers, bro?
evidence,
Like,
officers are left with little they can
go
act
pull up
on.
a case on
So
her,
with
bro.
all of the statements and information they've gathered, officers return to the station and pass it along to investigators, who spend the next couple days combing through files. What they uncover next is a twist no one could have anticipated. As investigators dig into Marilyn's inner circle, they quickly find themselves down a rabbit hole of potential double murder. It turns out that Marilyn's son, Ryan Bickett, who was also Alyssa's husband, had been allegedly playing Russian roulette inside that very house when he took his own life 3 years ago. Reports show that Ryan was allegedly abusive towards Alyssa, and the two had a tumultuous relationship leading up to his death. Investigators also learned that Marilyn had allowed Alyssa and her grandson Drake to continue living in their home, but only on the condition of paying rent. With Marilyn now mysteriously...
That's so sad now you think about it. Her son died and then she's next.
gone,
I'm pretty sure it was her, the
detectives
woman.
begin to suspect that Alyssa might
Alyssa.
be involved in her disappearance. They theorize that Alyssa could have been responsible for Ryan's death, and that, after years of enduring the ongoing abuse, Marilyn, out of compassion, allowed Alyssa to stay rent-free for some time. But when Marilyn started demanding rent, the tension between them escalated to a dangerous point.
Oh, that's sad,
With this in
bro.
mind,
Imagine
detectives now find themselves
so
investigating a possible
your
double
son
homicide
murdered
of her
killed
mother and her son.
killed you.
But with little more than
Like, what is this side picture of her,
double
bro?
homicide of a mother and
These don't look
her
like her
son. But with
from the
little
front.
more than
Like, what?
speculation and no solid leads, the case.
I mean, I shouldn't be saying that. My side parts are terrible as well.
At around noon on January 27th, police in Rio Rancho, New Mexico, receive a call from a remote location.
Sandoval County 911, what is the exact location of the emergency?
Out here at Encino and Northern,
Okay, tell me exactly what happened.
We think we found a body out here in a road, and somebody had put it on like a mattress or something and burned it. It looks like it has bones in it, and you can see intestines and guts, and I don't know.
This guy is cool about finding a body.
Officers from the Sandoval County Sheriff's Office rushed
I'm
to
so
the
far
address,
away.
unsure whether what the caller reported is truly human remains. But the location is eerily deserted. A perfect dumping ground for bodies, and the very reason so many mysteries from miles away go cold, as this
Yeah, New Mexico tried the worst place to die.
Go down to this first corner and take a
Oh, this guy.
Take to the first road, take a left, and it's right there. It's. What do you think it is? They burned it. I mean, it looks like a body to me. I don't know, man. It looks like it has arms.
Why is this guy out here?
Hands, and they're all curled up. And I don't know. It's like you can see bones out of the knees, and it looked like it had lips and teeth. And I didn't
see like organs or anything like that?
Yeah, there was like intestines and stuff.
Any hair?
I didn't see any hair. It looked like the head. It looked like it had clothes on it. But I
So, are you okay if we follow you that way?
Yeah.
Let's do that then.
Okay, yeah. Follow.
He give him direction, but they ain't trying to follow him.
This is Detective Myers, being led to what a witness claims is a charred body by the side of a deserted road. He has no idea just how brutal the scene awaiting him truly is, and that it holds the key to solving a mystery nearly 30 miles away.
That's not real, it's creepy.
I think it looks like it has lips and teeth in there. Okay, good. Okay. I don't know if it's real or.
Yeah, it's creepy.
Yeah, it looks like a burnt body. It's got hair. It looks almost like a kid. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's like a really small son. It's got I'll let you be the judge when you get out here, but from what I can tell, it's got hair, it's got a mouth, it's got...
Where's the forensic team at? They gotta come out here.
It looks like a burned body.
The body is completely unrecognizable, with organs exposed, and it appears to be a woman of small build. However, the couple who discovered the body noticed something else, something that would point to not one, but multiple twisted killers.
And that's not after I got home, it was real eerie quiet. Like,
after you got home, there's nobody out here that you saw?
No sounds, not even the coyote howling.
Yeah, you got pictures of him, just so we can differentiate
Let
them.
him know that they did say that they saw footprints heading toward him, you know.
They did say they saw one.
Like on the road?
One set.
They saw one set coming in and then one set going out, so I don't know.
The tracks looked like they could be tactical, but they were small.
Like boots like this?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, again, guys, you guys are more than helpful. We appreciate it, and you're all good to go. Okay. Hope it's fake. Yeah, well, that's all we can hope for. So
we'll see.
Have a good one, folks.
All right.
Hope it's fake. Yeah,
Hope
that's
it's
all we can
fake.
hope for, so
We'll see.
Have a good one, folks.
All right. Thanks.
According to the witness, residents nearby noticed at least 2 sets of footprints, both looking like women's shoes. Officers secure the scene, record witness statements, and transport the body for autopsy. An almost impossible task, given the body's advanced state of decay. 72 hours later, the findings arrive. Tragically, the woman by the side of the road has been identified as a resident of Albuquerque, none other than the missing 65-year-old Marilyn Gandert. The identification was made through dental records, confirming the worst fears of those searching for her. Immediately after this revelation, the Sandoval officers make an urgent call to Albuquerque police to inform them. Upon receiving the news, investigators immediately start to seriously consider the double homicide theory, that Alyssa killed her husband 3 years ago, and now her mother. Investigators didn't know it at the time, but they haven't even uncovered the worst part yet, because one final twist was waiting, something they never could have seen coming. After
They ever found the husband body?
Investigators become convinced Marilyn's daughter-in-law is involved in the murder, but with no concrete evidence yet, they decide to keep Marilyn's death secret while they investigate further. To get some hard proof, detectives decide to visit Marilyn's brother Harry, the man who reported her missing and who's been looking for her for
Girls are
days.
crying.
When they arrive at his house, they have no choice but to break the tragic news to him.
Are you Harry?
Uh-huh.
Hi, I'm Detective Apodaca. I've spoken with you on the phone.
Yeah. Let me get my shoes on and I'll talk to you outside.
Okay, would you prefer we come inside?
It's a mess.
It's fine. Can you lock up the dogs, though?
Yeah, let me put them somewhere.
Yes, if you would, please.
Come on, doggies. Come on.
So I told you I was going to keep you up to date as to
Oh my god, bro, he's smiling.
So
This is gonna be sad for him. Bro, look at him smiling, happy as hell.
What's going on? We talked to Sandoval County, the detectives with them.
Oh shit, now yes.
The body that she suspected in Rio Rancho, the burned one, was positively identified as Marilyn.
Why don't you have a seat, sir?
Yes. Yeah.
I'm so sorry we have to come and bring you this news.
Harry, I'm so sorry. Is there anybody you want us to...
Why would they have done that? He must have been frightened to death. Oh my God.
Is there anybody we can call?
Bro, and the guy said that was his only family member.
Oh, I'm a kind of a solitary person.
Harry?
I'll call my neighbors and talk.
Harry is devastated.
Damn, bro, he's like his sister. They're both solitary. They never talk to anybody that much.
Without Marilyn, he has no one close to him, except her 2 dogs, who have just lost their loving owner. But upon hearing this tragic news, he becomes more certain than ever he knows who might be responsible for his sister's death and why.
We're in the process of getting some search warrants for your sister's house.
Yeah.
And for the rental property. Okay, because
well, there shouldn't be anybody in the Reynolds. Was she shot or something?
And that we don't know. All we know is that they positively ID'd her, and I believe it was through dental records. So I believe they're still doing their investigation too.
And her belongings are probably not there, or no, you don't know where they're at.
Don't know. So we're gonna try to get the warrants done tonight, if possible.
Did she ever make any statements in the past about wanting to harm herself at all? And she never attempted to harm herself or take her own life or anything? No. Never talked about it?
I mean, the only thing I can think of is the eviction thing. I can't think of any other reason why they would have done something.
And Detective Juarez is going to look at everything. She's not going to leave any stone unturned.
I like that guy. Send him everything.
That's the movies, or drug dealers or something like that. People think that Lisa lies all the time, and she would promise to pay the rent and didn't. And she just got tired this time, and I told her, well, maybe you should evict her. I don't know what I could have done. I mean, I always wanted her to either move over here or
There's nothing you could have done, sir. It's one of those things.
This guy's so
Yeah, Lisa would be the person I would kind of talk to see who could have been really bad.
kind of like us.
Harry blames himself for telling Marilyn to evict Alyssa, fearing that decision may have sparked the chain of events that ultimately led to her death. Following this,
Yo, you
officers
chopped, bro.
urgently
You
moved
were
to secure a warrant
chopped.
for the rental property, officially placing Alyssa at the center of their
You are
investigation as the
ugly.
primary suspect. At the same
Fucking
time,
murder.
detectives decide to visit someone else.
I'm just saying that probably won't be her
Maryland
too.
and law enforcement. Her grandson, Drake. He'd been staying with his mother, Alyssa, when Marilyn went missing, but is now living with his girlfriend, Nikki, at a hotel.
He got a girl?
The address officers
What?
obtained from Alyssa during the welfare check.
He skipped so he has a girl. I'm dumb, bro. I
Drake
ain't.
suffers from schizophrenia and has a history with police, but they don't.
You still got a girl? Oh my god. What am I doing wrong?
For long, because when detectives arrive at this apartment, they'll quickly realize Drake knows far more than they do. But before we get to that, most days are long, stressful.
No. Hello, first sponsor? Nope.
On First Box, new subscribers only, varies by plan. With that said, let's get back to the investigation, where detectives are
School, bro. You guys sponsor, man. School.
and quietly pick up on something he doesn't want them to know.
So this is Detective Jody Gutterman. Hello, nice to meet
Hi,
you,
you
Jody.
too. So what is your name?
Drake Bickett.
Drake Bickett.
Yes.
When did you, so you moved out about a week ago?
Yeah, I moved out.
Who did you live with?
I lived with my mother.
So why were you guys moving out?
We were
What's the
moving out
situation?
because my grandmother was kicking us out. Well, that's what my mother told me.
How did they make your mom feel?
Oh, she was pretty upset.
Yeah.
She was really upset.
Okay. What'd she tell you?
She's wearing pink slippers too. Why is the quality so low? It's not 14.
Your
There it
grandma,
goes.
we found her, but she's dead.
Where at?
Well, we believe that it's suspicious.
I mean, I think he's recognized like he's just schizo. Or he's diagnosed with schizo.
Okay, we think someone killed her.
When?
And I'm really sorry.
Okay. How does that make you feel? What makes you feel sad? So she's murdered? Or like, she
What, yo, bro?
she's dead?
Damn, that actually sucks that he can't film top of emotion. Wait. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Does schizo people even feel schizo? I feel like they do. He's supposed to schizo again. I said that wrong, but who cares? Not feel emotion. Schizoid can cause a diminished ability to feel or express, diminished ability to feel or express emotion, known as flat affect or emotional blunt, alongside anhedonia. I don't know if I said it right. Inability to feel pleasure. Oh wow. While it often leads to emotional numbness or reduced expressions, individuals may still experience intense violent emotion during manic or depressive episodes. Okay.
Like, why?
Well, that's what we want to know.
Because I just got over depression over my dad dying.
Yeah, and I can tell you that Mom's story isn't matching up
No.
with your story or Nikki's story. And with, yeah.
Okay, is she okay?
Your mom? Yeah, she's.
Is he hitting the face? Oh man, I don't know this guy's
Drake's
live.
reaction is hard to miss, and investigators can sense something is off. His pupils are dilated, leading them to suspect he's on drugs, but his reaction is hardly convincing.
Oh wow, never mind.
It's
He did all that
clear
research.
There's something he's hiding.
He's definitely on
Despite their
drugs.
growing suspicions, there's no solid evidence to prove Drake is involved, so detectives leave the apartment for now. Later that night, confirmation comes through.
Hey bro, when I started crying when I found out my grandpa died.
Rushed back
What?
to the rental property, hoping
Started hitting the
Alyssa
walls and
had enough
everything.
time to
It
destroy
was sad 'cause I
crucial
never got to
evidence.
meet him.
But this time,
Never got to
they'll
meet him.
find her waiting for them, and she's far less cooperative than before.
Serving search.
Good, how are you?
Good.
Oh, this is 2018.
Step out for me.
That's fine.
Okay, is there anybody else in the house with
No.
you? Alright, step out for me.
Okay.
Okay. So this is the situation, okay? First off, we're investigating the disappearance. I believe it's your mom.
It's my mother-in-law.
Your mother-in-law, okay? And we actually have to secure the house.
Okay, I'm just trying to get all my stuff out.
Okay.
Like,
Alright, so unfortunately, I can't let you go back inside.
I have things in there.
Unfortunately, I can't.
Yeah, I need my phone to let them know. Like,
Okay, unfortunately, like I said,
you're not gonna let me get it?
I can't.
No, that is not right.
Well,
I have every, no.
Who's talking?
No, that is not right.
well,
I have every.
Who is
no,
that?
No.
so
No.
listen, why don't, can you talk to me first and then
Yes,
maybe we can.
but
Alright,
that's not fair.
okay. Would you be more comfortable to do this in my car where it's warm? You good?
I mean, my jacket, I could get it. I'm not.
Okay. How many people live here with you?
It was me, Nikki, Annie, and Drake. Drake is my son. And I
Now,
was his
you
dad.
mentioned that she was mad at who?
She was mad at Annie. She was mad at all of us. She was mad at Annie because she didn't like her being here because she says she didn't pay rent. Marilyn was yelling at us, and then Marilyn said, I ought to just die because, nobody wants me anyway. Like,
Okay.
she blamed me for my husband dying. So,
Okay.
yeah,
How'd that make you feel?
it makes me feel like shit. Like, it makes me sad.
Right. That pissed me off.
Well, I wasn't really. I mean, I'm mad at her like for that. I mean, but oh well. I mean, it makes me sad. I'm not gonna do anything. I don't care. I just,
Oh, well, trying to catch her like on here.
I didn't do anything.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying
Trying to make her slip up.
do that. She let you guys live here and then just drop
Yeah,
the ball. Say, hey, I want you to pay freaking rent.
Yeah.
Like, hey,
But
where's
oh
the
well,
discussion?
yeah.
Do you have anything to do with her disappearance?
No, I don't.
Okay.
As suspected, Alyssa's reaction confirms what detectives have been theorizing. The real reason Marilyn evicted Alyssa was tied to her husband Ryan's untimely death. Alyssa herself just admitted that Marilyn had been blaming her for it, which sparked multiple heated arguments between them. But despite her growing anger, Alyssa still has no idea that her mother-in-law has been found brutally murdered. And even though detectives have shown up with a search warrant, she strangely doesn't ask them any questions about Marilyn's whereabouts. Instead, she seems far more focused on retrieving certain items from the house.
I think she's doing that because if they tell her she's dead, she gotta fake a reaction. She's not prepared for that or something.
This is the Albuquerque Police Department. Make your presence known. Make your presence known now.
Man, she didn't move a lot of stuff. Wow.
For the moment, the house appears meticulously clean, with no obvious signs that Marilyn was
What is that?
there.
Oh, it's locked.
Yet officers find clothes and a purse that appear to belong to her. As the search continues, a vehicle pulls up by the side of the road. It's Alyssa's roommate, Annie. When an officer approaches to speak with her, it quickly becomes clear she knows something terrible has happened, but has no intention of sharing it with them.
How you doing? Hey, sorry to flash this in your eyes. Okay, is there anybody else in the car? I mean, so would you mind speaking with us?
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, I know. You're probably like what? You're probably just trying to figure out what's going on, right?
Well, I kind of know a little bit.
What do you know? Tell me what you know.
I know that her mother-in-law that they rent from, she's missing. So I mean, we talk.
So that's exactly what we're here for.
Right.
We're trying to figure out, where she's at, because
Did everybody just smoke a vape? Like, oh,
sometimes,
she has a vape on her hand too.
leave for a couple
What?
days and then come back. But it's cold and we want to try to find her.
Oh, someone's sick. Never mind.
That she has blamed me for them not paying rent, and I mean she's came at me. But we have talked very well before also. That's what I know about her. She's talked with me good, and she's attacked me, like, viciously here. So...
When you say attacked viciously, what...
Like, she was, like, screaming, and I'm like, I'm not trying to disrespect you. Like, we're moving out. I feel like Alyssa's being attacked right now by... This is crazy. Like, this is... nuts.
What the heck?
Unfortunately, we gotta do a search warrant in the house.
Of course, yeah. She's listening to you. By all means, I will cooperate with you.
It seems like Annie is more cordial than Alyssa, but still clearly annoyed by the heavy presence of police. Ironically, this officer is unknowingly standing next to the very person who will end up solving Marilyn's murder. For now, though, police
What does that mean? I mean,
inside the
he's a
house
killer, or
continue
she's
the
like,
search, and
she knows what
that's
happened.
when one officer spots something. A tiny speck of blood on the wall and carpet gives police reason to suspect that Marilyn may have been murdered inside this house. Officers move quickly to secure the scene and
How do you
send
spot
evidence to
that
the lab for
smell?
DNA analysis, and prepare to inform Alyssa that her mother-in-law is dead, and that she's the prime suspect in her murder.
We're stories of the match. That's
Trying to make sure
that's
that's
what's
okay.
going on. This officer's going to transport you there. You're going to meet with another detective, and we're going to sit down and have a chat, okay?
After Alyssa is arrested, her roommate Annie is also taken into custody after officers searched her car and discovered bloodstains inside, raising serious concerns about her involvement.
Well, here is it this right here? It looks kind of red.
At the same time, officers rush to the hotel where Drake is staying, and he's arrested on suspicion of being an accessory to murder. With all three suspects brought into the station, they are immediately separated as the detective prepares to interview each one.
Wow.
The strategy is simple. Find inconsistencies in their stories and provoke a confession from at least one of them. Because Alyssa is the prime suspect, detectives decide to start with her. She's the one they believe killed Marilyn, and they're quietly suspecting her involvement in her husband's death as well. So when detectives sit down with Alyssa, they think they're on the verge of capturing a potential double murderer.
Do you know why you're here today?
They told me because, Marilyn died. I didn't know she died.
Okay. So it is true that Marilyn is deceased. Okay. How do you know Marilyn?
She's my
Mother-in-law. Okay.
I don't know how to say it. It was my husband, but he passed away. It's his mom.
So am I correct by saying that eventually you guys were evicted?
Yes, we were.
Okay. How did that come about?
Because we were paying. I'm confused. I don't want to talk anymore. I don't want to even be here.
How come you're so upset right now?
Because she's gone and I didn't know this. You know?
I'm sorry.
It's like, and then I'm here being accused of I don't even know what.
Some evidence has come to light that isn't faring very positively in your favor. Okay? So that's why I wanted you to come in and speak to us and give us your side of the story, because this is probably one of your only opportunities to do it. Would there be any reason that we will find Marilyn's blood in Annie's room?
I don't know. Marilyn is taking things off the walls, and for me, I'm like, Marilyn, please stop, so I don't know.
Is there going to be any reason if we pull that carpet up in that house, if there's going to be any of Marilyn's blood on the carpet underneath? Now keep in mind, even if there's blood on the carpet and you use the carpet cleaner to clean it, that blood is still going to be there. It's going to seep through the carpet.
I understand that.
That should just be a yes or no answer. That's not a...
No, there shouldn't be any.
Okay, well there is. So, you're the renter of the home.
Oh wow, that was a yes or no question. She's added more to it.
And now she's missing.
Well, I haven't done anything. I don't know of anybody doing anything, so we haven't done anything to her.
Who cleaned up the blood in the hallway? You guys didn't do a very good job on the walls because there's still blood.
Oh my god, she's forever saying she's.
Small, but you didn't do a very good job because we were able to locate it.
Oh wow, it really just nailing her down. Wow.
You do have that.
So I will get an attorney.
Clearly.
Oh my god, they went crazy on her. She was basically saying, "Yeah, we know you killed her. You did a terrible job of cleaning the blood. You do realize that if you use a vacuum cleaner or whatever to clean the blood on the carpet, we still will find it because it seeps into the rug. That's crazy."
By the accusations and
that's what I'm saying. She was mad accusations.
In reality, this is the smartest move she can make, especially since detectives are already armed with stacks of evidence and a growing list of contradictions.
This guy's getting coffee, like.
And a
you don't even know what's going on behind him.
List of contradictions. Contradictions like how she initially claimed to have seen Marilyn on Saturday morning, but that would have been impossible as Marilyn's body was found Friday night. On top of that, Alyssa has no explanation for the bloodstains found inside the house. But even though Alyssa shut down the interview and asked for a lawyer, investigators still believe they have their killer. But that won't be the case for long, as they move on to speak with the other two remaining suspects. When investigators sit down with Alyssa's son Drake, they expect the same denials, but Drake is about to do the complete opposite, and he has a very unusual twist in store for everyone.
So, just to let you know,
Damn, he got hit with the McDonald's orders.
Okay.
He exploded.
I'm here on the situation that happened with your grandma.
Okay.
Okay? So that's what I want to talk to you about.
Okay. She's missing?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't necessarily know what's going on with that other warrant of yours. I know I heard that you'd failed to appear in court, so they issued you a warrant. And I don't know what that warrant was for. Okay? So I want to talk to you about your grandma. Okay. About Marilyn. Okay?
Oh, she's like a nice lady.
For the homicide of your grandma. So I'm actually charging you with the homicide of your grandma.
Okay.
Okay? I've already had your mom, your mom's arrested.
Yeah.
And Annie is arrested.
Okay.
Okay? So I have enough probable cause to believe that you were involved in the homicide of your grandma.
How so? Oh yeah, you're the detective.
I am the detective. You remember me now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, at my house, like I'm gonna tell you the
What the hell?
honesty. My grandmother said,
Oh my god, this guy, like.
I'm too old. Will you please kill me? Multiple times, drunk and sober.
Okay.
That is honestly.
So back in
So I was just like, respect, like,
Because I can understand. I don't know if you guys can understand, but I expect you guys to be able to understand. If an old woman is like old and having to work for her children, right? Then I'll do what she wants, you know?
Undoubtedly, this statement from Drake catches the detective off
Yeah, they
guard.
got a call,
Not
don't
only
they?
does he outright confess to the murder of his own grandmother, but he also gives the most bizarre reason imaginable. Despite finally getting a confession, the detective isn't convinced. It seems like Drake is just trying to take the full blame and protect his mother. The story he's offering is so outlandish that the detective decides to give him another chance.
So you're saying that at some point your grandma asked you to kill her?
Like she was like, yeah.
Look at him staring at the camera, bro. This is taking a full-on blame.
Tired at night, and like I'm like I want to die, you know?
So did you do that for her?
Yeah, like
When did you do that?
in my house, like that's what she wanted, and obviously, like I'm gonna cover it.
Look at his body language. Look at the way he's looking at the camera. He knows. Like, he's just like...
And I want to get a call.
That must have been really hard.
Yeah. I was there, and then she would be like depressed, you know?
Right.
And
He didn't do
she's
it.
getting old, and every day she would work.
Well,
She'd work.
he didn't do it, but he knows
She would
someone
pay for
that did
myself,
it.
she would pay for my stuff.
Look at the way he's like moving. Look at the
She's
camera every
reserved.
time.
I know
And he
she
wants
said
it to
that.
be in the evidence.
She asked you to kill her.
Yeah.
Do you remember how?
Would I have to tell somebody before I do so, or
Well, here's
would
the
I
thing.
respect her decision as a tired 65-year-old lady right after her son passing away, having a grandson with a different family? Is she truly better off?
Did you think she was?
To die.
Once again,
It
physical-
looked like
physical.
she was. She said she was.
Okay.
So I did. I passed her away. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So how did you do it?
Oh, bro.
that's it. Like that's all the information.
Yeah, this guy's lying.
Or public defender, I'd like.
People
to
are
share.
like
But that
So you don't
is
want to talk
like out your murder was just brag about killing
that
somebody.
is what she had said. Like that is all I know. That is what she had said.
Okay.
With no hint of hesitation, Drake doubles down on his story, claiming his grandmother wanted to die and he simply fulfilled her wish. And with an attorney requested, the detective has no choice but to accept his bizarre confession. If Drake truly killed his own grandmother and covered it up, that would ensure his mother Alyssa walks free, even if detectives suspect her involvement in not one, but two murders. They have no hard proof against her. With the risk of letting a potential double homicide suspect walk free, detectives know they have one final chance to get the truth. There's still one more suspect in custody, Alyssa's roommate, Annie. Once detectives move on to speak with her, they know her statement could either confirm their suspicions or reveal they've been chasing the wrong suspect all along.
So basically, I'm pretty much just going to turn this over to you. I'm going to allow you to talk. Tell me what you know, what occurred with Marilyn Gandard.
I
We
couldn't
all
see her.
were in Alyssa's room getting high, and Marilyn was outside.
When you say we all, who are you referring
Me,
to?
Drake, and Alyssa.
Okay, so you guys are in Alyssa's bedroom getting high. What are you getting high on?
Meth.
Meth, okay.
Alyssa, like, she had brought it up before about killing Marilyn. I thought she was joking, and then I was playing music, walking around the room. I opened the door, and I kind of she just told me when she knocks, cause she would pretend that she was the Don, like the Godfather. She just told me when I nod, get her. Marilyn was coming in. I turned around and Alyssa looked at me and nodded again. I started walking quickly behind them, and I got Marilyn in from behind and took her down. And at that point, I had gotten off of Marilyn because I had her pinned down, and Drake got on top of her. I think I yelled at Alyssa to get something to cover her mouth. She brought some wrap that she was using to pack, and she gave that thing to Drake, and Drake started hitting her. I think we all took turns after that doing that.
What?
Started stabbing her.
Oh my God.
I seen him at it a bunch of times, and I grabbed the knife from him. He had already cut her throat.
Like, either something's wrong with him, or they're like ready to die for Alyssa or something.
In an unexpected stroke of luck, Annie gives detectives exactly what they hoped for, a full confession of what truly happened to Marilyn. With this breakthrough,
Speaking of what? I pray, and then Drake asked me to pray for him.
In an unexpected stroke of luck, Annie gives detectives exactly what they hoped for, a full confession of what truly happened to Marilyn. With this breakthrough, all 3 suspects are charged with open counts of homicide, giving police time to investigate further before determining the degree of murder. During this time, detectives receive DNA evidence from bloodstains collected at the rental house. The DNA matches Marilyn's, providing the final missing piece to solve this case. Investigators conclude that Marilyn's death was a coordinated, premeditated murder carried out by Alyssa, her son Drake, and roommate Annie. They determined that Marilyn was beaten to the ground by Annie before Alyssa struck her in the head with a small club. Then she was stabbed nearly a dozen times in the neck by her own grandson Drake. The killer trio then transported her body to a remote location in Rio Rancho, where they set her body on fire, hoping to destroy any evidence. Investigators also revisit Ryan Bickett's case, Marilyn's son and Alyssa's husband. However, despite their suspicions, no new evidence suggests foul play, and the conclusion remains the same. Ryan took his own life. In 2019, a year after Marilyn's death, the trio accepts plea deals to avoid trial. Annie Rael pleads guilty to second-degree murder, receiving a 12-year sentence in exchange for her testimony.
They get plea deals after killing somebody?
Alyssa Bickett pleads guilty to second-degree murder
I just got
and
fast.
is sentenced to 30 years in prison, while her son, Drake, pleads guilty to second-degree murder and receives 26 years in New Mexico's Department of Corrections.
Wow, bro. Wow. That's a crazy video, bro. Crazy. Yeah, give me a... Alright, I stream on Twitch. Twitch.tv/abiani. And then, yeah, thanks for watching my video. Bye.